So, welcome to the Easy Build user meeting 2018 already, for the third time. I'm John Donners. I work here in Amsterdam for SURFsara, and we started to use Easy Build just over 1 year ago. Kenneth has been here months ago, and he asked if we would like to organize it. So we decided yes, we can do that. That will be interesting to meet all of you and to share our experiences and learn from you all. So welcome. If you don't yet have a badge, then please write your own in the back and in the back on the last table. There are the labels, there's a pen, also right across on the list so we know that everyone is here or not. And also write your GitHub handle on there if you haven't done that, so then people will recognize you as well and connect you to whatever you did on GitHub. So to Amsterdam. This is the typical picture which the tourist office has on their front page. Well, you notice the things that Amsterdam is famous for, which is the canals, the canal houses, and of course the bicycles. And apparently the tourist office thinks that graffiti is also typical for Amsterdam. There are a few other things which are not on here, but I guess you can imagine those. Well, then welcome to the Amsterdam Science Park. I don't know how old this thing already is, but SURFsara is here already for over 40 years. Sara started as the organization that would organize ICT for the two universities in Amsterdam and for the Mathematical Institute, which is basically just around the corner. And what you see here is basically not the whole science park. This is basically a data center where also nowadays all the infrastructure from SURFsara is housed. So this is a commercial data center with, what is it, 7, 8, 9 floors, of which 2 floors are for our infrastructure. Since it's a commercial data center, they have quite strict policies on getting in, so that's why everyone had to write their names, and we had to plan for exactly what day who will visit. Basically also there were for a long time only several institutes like the Mathematical Institute and the Molecular Institute, High Energy Physics was here, and a few years ago the university, the sciences faculty of the University of Amsterdam joined just across the street basically. So you can just walk around a bit in coffee breaks if you feel like it. You don't have to stay inside. Okay, then I guess the schedule. We'll start with Kenneth after I'm done. And then I guess the most important thing is then that we will have to finish here by 5:30 after the remote presentation from Todd Gamblin about spec, and then we leave for the restaurant, which is in the center of Amsterdam. So I thought we could walk. It seems the weather is quite good today. The walk will take about an hour, but otherwise you can also just take a train to Central Station, and from there it's 15 minutes walking, something like that. The idea is then to have dinner at 6:30. The lunch will be just served here or in the room where we also had the coffee now, so you don't have to we don't have to go out, walk to the canteen or something like that. I think that's all. Then on Wednesday we'll start at 9, and then we'll again finish at 5:30. And tomorrow we have the social event, which is in a restaurant just across the street. So then there's very little walking involved. And then Thursday we again start at 9, and then I guess we could stay in a room until 5, but I'm sure people will want to might want to leave early. Anyway, that was all. The coffee, tea and lunch, you saw that already. If you need some fresh air, you can just walk around the terrain. Watch out, there might be cars still driving around. Yeah, so today's dinner is in the center of Amsterdam. And it's at your own expense, and what we agreed with the restaurant is that it will be a fixed price of 20 euros, which is without the drinks. Basically you get a main course and coffee and sweets, and you can choose between these three things. It's a burger, it's a vegetarian curry, or a Flemish stew. So I would like to just have an idea how many people want to join for the dinner this evening. Whether that's...
Is it big enough, the restaurant?
Sorry?
Is it big enough, the restaurant?
It should be, yes. So I guess that kind of fits with what we asked to reserve for 25 people, and I think that was about 25 hands I saw. So okay, so that is about the dinner today, and tomorrow, like I said, it's here in a cafe just across the street. And HPC Jugend provided for it. I'm terribly sorry. So that will be pretty easy tomorrow. And then there's about the data center visits. Yeah, I have on the list what for what day you are registered. So we will go every day for one data center visit. Make sure that you join the right group, because otherwise you will not be able to enter. There will be badges printed at the reception, and there's a list for every day with the specific names for that day. So, and the times are, well, we thought we'll start now at 2 or at 1, but it might change a little bit. That's no problem. And don't forget your ID, otherwise you cannot get past the security guard. And on Thursday, or last day, if you need something, boarding passes, or you need a taxi or whatever, just or anything else, let me know. If you need something printed, a statement that you have really been at this meeting, then please let me know, and I'll try to arrange that before you leave. And that was all. I guess all I have to say is just have fun. Okay. Oh yeah, and there's the microphone. So we are recording the sessions. So please use that one.
All right. Thank you everybody for coming. I'm very happy to see a big crowd like this. So, like John already mentioned, this is the third time we're doing the user meeting. It gets bigger every year, and it's starting to scare me a little bit. But I guess I should be happy. The link below, which was also in the mail you got with the practical details, we will try to post the presentations there either shortly before or shortly after they happen. So mine is already there. You can follow along there. There's a link called Slides where you can grab these if you want to jump ahead or just look back at some of the stuff I said. So to start with, 45 people are coming this week. Not everybody's here yet. So some people will join us a bit later or maybe leave a bit earlier as well. It's a big mix of people. So the countries represent the sites where they are from, not the nationalities of the people. Of course, that's a bit mixed as well. SURFsara, or at least the Dutch people, win. If you count SURFsara and the Netherlands together, they have 8. So that's the biggest group. Then Belgium, I guess. I split Belgium, which is a bit funny. I'm sorry for the Walloon people there. It's just to make it clear how many people are coming from the Flemish, and we are talking to each other, to be clear. But it just made sense to me to split it up. I put CSCS separately as well. Even though there's somebody else from a Swiss site, he's actually Spanish, but he works at a Swiss site. I added that separately as well. We have a couple of non-Europeans as well. So we have Robert, who came in from Canada, and Bart, who works in Canada, but he's actually Dutch. So that's nice that they are doing the effort for coming here. And also Adam is non-European. So thank you, Adam, for making the trip. Yeah, so like I said, it's growing every year. 10 more people than last year. Let's see how it goes next year. And if anyone's up for organizing a user meeting like this, by the way, if you're a big, easy build site, let me know.